Okay, can I begin? Okay, let's get into it. So, yesterday we were talking about the subject and the object. Yes? And so we were talking about the difference of these people. Subject is the doer. When I say the doer, the person who does the action. So usually the subject will be at the beginning of the sentence. The I, the you, the we, they, he, she, and the it. Yes? The it, which is a thing, an animal, whatever. At the beginning. Yes? Subject is the doer, the person who does the action. When I say, for example, I love Tom Cruise. Yeah? I love him. He's amazing. 63 years old, but oh my God. Oh my gosh. Huh? No, in Mission Impossible, I was like, oh my God, see just so you know, my weakness are the arms. When I see guys with big arms, it's like, anyway, okay. Yeah, because true, like some people, oh, I like the eyes. No, bullshit, not true. Anyway, so let's say I like him. Yes? When, for example, somebody said, oh, teacher, look, this is from my country. Try. And nice. Yeah, I like it. I like it because it could be some food or, something. When my son brings his girlfriend and says, Mom, my girlfriend. So, what do you think, Mom? Do you like her? Yeah, she's nice. Yeah, I like her. So you see, the object receives the action from the subject. So this is why I say the subject is the doer. The subject will be before the action. The object receives the action. Yes? And so it is usually after the verb. Yeah? For example, I teach English. I teach it. I teach you. So you are the object. You are receiving the English that I teach you. Yes? Got it? Yeah. Okay, good. Amazing. So we have I as in the doer, and the me is the object, right? For example, Kay, you were saying, maybe to your partner, do you love me? Very common. Yeah? Or the guy, when he says to the girl, do you love me? Right? Do you love me? Well, you're asking a question. So if you say to your partner, right, you're receiving absolutely, because you go, do you love me? Right? And if he says, of course I love you. So he goes, I love you. So you receive the love. Correct? What about if he says, no, like I told you that sometimes Victoria, I said, Victoria, eat your salad. You know you have to eat your salad. But what? You don't like it? So you don't like it, the salad. And I go, why? I don't like the lettuce. I don't like it. I don't like the tomatoes. I don't like them. See? Tomatoes, plural, them. So here you have they, them. You see? Okay, let's practice. So you see when I say that the subject is at the beginning and the object is at the end? Yes? So I know Tom. I know him. Him, because it comes from he. We know Tom. We know him. You know Tom. You know him. Just like when I started watching, you know what I watched last night? I haven't finished, but oh my God, I told you. It's like the adolescents. I'm thinking I know where this is going. I think the boy has mental health problems, right? Anyway, so I'm watching this series, and they're saying that the young boy killed a girl. But the boy, so it's very common when people are accused, it's like you did it. You were the one, right? So they're very easy to say you. And people go, I didn't do it. No, I didn't do it. And so, do you believe me? Have you seen this? Do you believe me? Don't you believe me? This is a very common thing you see in the series because it's manipulation, right? To say, not me. See? No, not me. Not me. If I go, who ate the chocolate cake I left in the kitchen? Don't look at me. Not me. Right? So again, it's the object, you see? So the same here. So again, remember, subject before, Tom knows me, he knows me. So here, I know Tom, I know him. Tom knows me, he, because now it's at the beginning, knows me. We know Tom, we know him, and Tom knows us. He knows us, you and me, etc., etc. Okay? Now, taking this into account, go to your elephant keepers. Okay, so object pronouns. Hi. Good morning. How are you? Okay. So subject pronouns are here at the beginning. Yeah? I, he, she, it, we, you, and they. Okay? Object at the end. So let's have a look at this again. Oh, so much love. So many hearts. Okay, so I like Tina. I like her. And here it says me. So again, I like Tina. I like her. And Tina, she likes me. Yeah.
The first one is I am doing the action because I like.
Absolutely. You are doing the action first.
The second,
yeah.
Tina is doing the action.
She's giving it back.
Okay.
So look, I'm going to give you another example, Kate. Look. Okay. Let's say, for example, we have a fight. We have an argument, right? And you go, Nicole, I would like to talk to you. And I go, Kate, I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk to you. So you want to talk to me. You want to talk to me, right? But I don't want to talk to you. So you see, it's like the subject and the object, you're correct. They're coming back at each other. So when you say, for example, to your partner, your boyfriend, you say, do you love me? Yes, of course, baby. Of course I love you. And you? Yeah, I love you too. You see? It crosses, right?
Yeah. My question
Yeah.
Maybe I can say the same means
Yeah.
using
Using pronouns
and object. For example, I like her.
Yeah.
So I am doing the action
Yes.
by using object, not Tina.
Yes. 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 I understand now. So you're saying not using the name, but using directly the object? Absolutely. And vice versa.
Yes.
Because look what happens if you say, for example, Kate, my boyfriend loves me. Well, that can be he. And the he could be Paul. You could say, Paul loves me. My boyfriend loves me. He loves me. There are so many ways. What I'm saying is, I always teach you guys, right? With the subject. Yes? The subject, okay. I, you, we, they, he, she, it. But that doesn't mean that they don't have names. So they could have names. So when we say, for example, Ana Maritza and Maria Isabel are friends. Or they are friends. So absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. You could say this like, I like Tina. I like her. Now, the important thing to understand, Kate, is why. Why do we use pronouns? So we don't repeat ourselves all the time. And so this is what I'm going to explain now. Okay? So, yes, you are correct. He likes Tina, he likes her, and she likes him. It's coming back, right? She is nice. Here, no pronouns. She's nice. It's just describing, just a description. She's nice. That's it. But I like her. So again, if my son says, hey, Mom, what do you think about my girlfriend? Oh, she's nice. I like her. Yeah? It's fun. It's fun is not the same as as in Sydney is famous for its opera house, for its harbor bridge. Yeah? It's different. And well, we know Alan Eva. We know them. And they know us. The us is the we. Alan Eva are they. You see? You get it?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
Yes.
Yes.
Funny is the same.
No. No. Because fun is your they're both adjectives, but funny is a characteristic and fun is a noun, not an adjective. Funny is the adjective and fun is the noun, the thing. Let's go have some fun. Oh, you're funny. Not the same. Noun.
Yeah.
Fun. Sustantivo. Cosa. Funny. Adjective. Describing. Good. So here, look, it says, this is the reason why we use pronouns. Okay? Object pronouns replace object nouns. So what are we saying? The object pronouns, me, you, us, them, replaces the bus, Tom, Tina. We change, so we don't repeat. So look, he rides the bus. He rides it every day. So instead of me saying the bus, the bus, the bus, the bus, I change for it. Right? So when I said, hey, Victoria, you got to eat all your salad, yeah? Mom, I don't like it. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like. See? But she doesn't say specifically, oh, Mom, I don't like the lettuce. I don't like the tomatoes. I don't like the. She says, oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I go, eat your lettuce. I don't like it. She doesn't repeat, oh, Mom, I don't like the lettuce again, because this is what we're talking about. Okay? Here. I talk to my parents a lot. I talk to them every day, every week. Pronouns refer back. So this is what you were saying. They always kind of like come back to an earlier person or thing. So to say, George loves pizza. He eats it every night. George, pizza. My sister's son and daughter are cute. I love them. Yes? So my sister's son and daughter are cute. They. I love them. So, this is what you're doing. You have your they. You have your them. Yes? So that's why. That is the reason why we use the pronouns. Okay, let's see. So, let's practice. Okay, I know you have to go. So if you want, do this for homework and then you can show me. Okay? So, first one. Here we've got angel. Yes? So, angel is what? This is your subject, correct? And it says angel has, this is the verb, and a new job, this is your object. And it's it, correct? So now we say subject, he likes it. The it is going back to the job, and angel is the he. So subject, subject. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Next one. Who can tell me? So it says, I'm Corey's boss. He works for me. I'm Corey's boss. He works for me.
I am is subject.
So I am,
Is subject.
not the I am, because the I, just the I, because the am is the auxiliary. Okay, what else?
And
What else?
Chorus is Bob and boss is object.
Okay, so the boss is the object.
And he is subject. And
He is the subject.
and me is
And me
object.
is the object. Okay, and how do we connect them?
I is he.
No.
Huh?
The boss. Really? Because look what it says. I'm Corey's boss. And he works for me. So no.
And
I am me. Okay. So here the I and then the me. Good patam. What else? And who is the he?
he and boss.
No. Because I'm the boss.
Corey.
Corey. Because it says I'm Corey's possessive
Yeah.
boss. So he works for me. So here we have Corey and then we have he. Yes? I, me, Corey, he. Okay, next one. Sally is Joe's employee. She works for him.
Sally is subject.
Okay, so Sally's the subject.
And employee is object.
Okay, the employee is the object.
And she is subject. And
She is the subject.
he is object.
Him is the object. Okay.
And Sally,
Yep.
he is subject to object.
No.
No.
Sally's a
Sally
woman.
and she.
So Sally is the she. Okay, good.
And Joe and him.
Joe is him. Yes. And so Joe here. Correct? Good. Okay, good. My sister lives in Australia. I miss her a lot.
My is
My
subject,
subject, my
and
subject.
Australia is
No,
object.
my is not a subject. My sister.
My
Because my is possession. It's my is an adjective pronoun. It's a possessive adjective. It's describing who it belongs to. So here the person is the sister. Yeah, of course, my sister is the subject. Yes.
Australia is object,
Australia is the object.
and I is subject,
I is the
and
subject.
lot,
No,
a lot.
no, her
Oh,
is the object. Okay.
My sister and her.
it's
Okay, so my sister
and
and her. Okay. Anything else? No. There's only the one. There's nothing coming back here. Yeah? Okay, good. This one. It's an excellent newspaper. I read it every day.
it is subject,
So it is the subject.
and newspaper is object,
This is the object.
and I is subject,
Yeah.
and
It
every day. Or it
Yes.
is-
Okay.
It's,
Yes.
it's an
The
it.
newspaper is the it. Nothing else, right? Good. Okay. You are in my class. I sit behind you.
You subject. You
So
are subject.
you
Uh,
is a subject.
Class is object,
class.
My class is the object.
and
Yes.
I is subject,
Subject.
and you is
You.
object.
And you is the object. Okay.
And my class,
So not my class. So it says you are in my class. I sit behind you.
in and behind.
No. People, people. Pronouns are people, not prepositions. Kashi, what do you think? You, okay, yes, definitely. You and the you are connected. Okay. And what about this one? I. Where's that come from? From mine. Absolutely. The I comes from the mine. Yeah. because it's my class. And so I sit behind you. Okay, good. Another. This one.
We also.
We is the subject. Weekends is the object. Henry is the subject.
And us is
And then us is the object. Okay.
We and us.
We and us. Yes. Anything else? Okay. Nothing else. Good. This one. Paulina has 2 dogs. She walks them in the park every morning.
Pulina.
Paulina
Sorry?
is subject and dog is object.
Paulina subject.
What? Paulina. Yeah, so what's Paulina? The subject, yes? Okay, good. And the 2 dogs?
It's object.
And really, it's not the 2 dogs, it doesn't matter. So, dogs is the object, right?
She
Okay.
is
The
subject.
she is the subject, correct? Yes? Okay.
And them.
And them is the object. Okay, so let's connect.
Paulina is she
Yes, so Paulina is the she
and dog is them.
and them the dogs. See? So, as you can see, subject, subject, subject. But the objects are always after the verb. So here, for example, Angel has object. He likes object. He works object. She works object. You see, always after. The subject before, the object after. Okay, so there's no way you can get confused. Yes? Okay, good. Oh, really? Yesterday? Mm. Oh. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so let's see. So it says here, look at each sentence in A and what word or phrase does the object refer to? We did this. Now, complete each sentence with the correct object pronoun. So, Nico's sister is in town this week. I want to meet her. It's my father's birthday today. I need to call him. Three, she lives near her grandparents. She visits them. No. Why they? Them. Yeah, not they. Them. Them. Like mama. Right? Them. Very different from they. Yes, correct. Yes, them. Okay. Good. Alexa has a difficult job and she likes it. Are those students in our class? I don't know them. The teacher wants to meet with. She has a question about your homework. Sorry? No. No. Yeah.
Teacher wants to meet with.
You.
You. Good. Yes. You. Why? Look.
You are.
Good, Jabu. You want to come and teach? Good. Yeah. Absolutely. He's correct. Because it says the teacher wants to meet with you. She has a question about your homework. Yeah? Okay. Nadia and Jen want to attend the meeting. Please invite them. Good. I was going to say us. See if you're paying attention, huh? Fumiko is my best friend. She calls me every day. Good. Elizabeth? Good? Yeah. Amazing. Ron and Ella are our neighbors. They live near our neighbors. So, us. Yeah? Good job. Good job. Good job. Spinach is my brother's favorite vegetable. He loves it. Yeah, because spinach is a vegetable. It's a thing. Good job. Okay. Good job, good job. Okay, that's it. So let's organize the sentences. So it says, so here you need your subject, your object, you need to put everything in order. Yeah? It says, thinks about he, Linda, every day. So subject, verb, object, and then complement, right? Sorry, this is the complement. This is before the object. So he thinks, preposition. He thinks about Linda every day. He thinks about what object? How can I replace Linda? Her. Correct? So we could say here her. Okay? Good. Swastika. Number 2. So I want you to put them in order, and then I want you to replace the object for a different object.
sometimes. We visit them sometimes.
Who? So that's not how you write them. So you should put Mr. and Mrs. Lee, correct? Okay. So we visit Mr. and Mrs. Lee sometimes. Now, sometimes remember, as a frequency adverb can be at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end, exceptionally. Because you could also say, we, swastika, you have two options. You could say, we sometimes visit Mr. and Mrs. Lee. Yes? You could also say, can you just stand? Yeah, thank you. So Marisa can see. So you could also say, we visit Mr. and Mrs. Lee sometimes. So you're correct. Okay. In any of the cases, if you want to replace the object, correct? So here, this is what you were trying to do, right? This one and this one. So it's not them, it's them with an E. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, good. Okay? Pass it to somebody. Whoever you want. Give it to anybody you want.
No lo entiendo todavía. No lo pude hacer.
Yeah, come on. Not many excuses. Yeah. Action.
¿Pongo acá?
No, why?
Acá.
Do underneath. Yeah. Or do this one. Just do this one. This one's simple.
What?
This one. 4.
Acá.
Number 4. Number 4.
Four.
Yeah.
Cuatro.
Do that one. Yeah, that one's easy. Say, I don't know. Very clever.
I don't call my parents every day. Can love her sister.
No.
Can.
Which one is the subject? No.
Acá dice Katy ama
Mm?
su hermana.
Mm?
¿Sí?
Yes.
Katy
Yeah.
love
Yeah. Uh-huh.
her sister.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So Kate loves her sister, yes? Okay. Her sister. What object is her sister? Now, listen. So that's the subject, yes? Okay. But her sister. What object? Her sister. What object? Yes. Is it me, you, her, him? What? What is the object?
El objeto de él. De todos los pronombres, ¿cuál es ese?
Mr. Listen. Mr. and Mrs. Lee.
Sí.
Them. I changed them. And this one? What? Okay.
Espera un momentito.
Okay.
No sé.
Wait a moment. Mhm.
Un momento. No quiero tomar peligro. Me ha tratado de cuidar.
See, he, and he,
Exactly. Yes. Good. See? Oh, I don't understand. I don't understand. No, pass it around.
Mm.
see it all,
Good, good, good.
and
Oh, okay. No,
No?
no. Mm. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, it's correct. I thought Fiona and Ken were at the beginning, but yeah, the he is correct. Good job. Come on, Joe. Good, yeah. And here, there is no, oh, wait a minute. Replace the object. Replace the object. Which is the object here? Right? And what would be the object? No, that's he, person. So if you were to replace music, the object, what for? What would you replace it for? It. It. Good. Okay. Pick somebody.
next week.
Tashi. This one. Number 3. Oh, sorry. Coming. So, good. I don't call my parents every day, and my parents would what object? My parents. No, that's subject. My parents. And if I want to change, I don't call them. Good. Okay, pass it on. Amazing. Yes. My bike I ride weekends on. Oh, bit of a mumble jumble, that one. So organize your ideas. Remember, subject first. What's the subject? I. Okay. And then the action. Yeah. What? The object. Good. And now, Exactly. See? Easy. And that's how you need to speak Batam, right? In that order. Right? So when you speak,
Yeah.
you need to speak like this too. This is the structure.
Yeah, I ride my bike on weekend.
On weekends.
Yeah.
And my bike is your object, yes? So I can replace for
Eat.
it. Good job. Yeah. Very good. Okay. Next one.
You?
Okay, son. What do you mean he don't like? He doesn't. He doesn't. Ah, excellent, son. Amazing. He doesn't like his job. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like his job. He doesn't like it. Yeah. For example, you know, when you say, oh, I started a new job. And you go, oh, really? Do you like it? See? So, no, not really. Oh, yes, I do. I like it a lot. See what I mean? But we don't say job, job, job. Okay?
Es una clase de como empleo, no trabajo.
Job is the occupation. Yeah. For example, when you say to me, hey, Nick, what's your job? I'm a teacher. That's my job. Right? But if you say, you could say, oh, where do you work? Well, at the school, right? The work is the action. So what work do I do? I teach. See? So it's more the action. Okay, amazing, beautiful. Oh, I love my students. You guys are so smart, very smart. I always say, or I'm a very good teacher, or you guys are very intelligent. Huh? What do you think? Joe goes, Okay, good. Yeah? Took a photo? Good. Where's my Oh, thank you. So remember, what are we doing? This is just a recap. So when I say a recap, we're just remembering, we're just checking, we're refreshing, right? We're practicing the difference between the subject and the object. So that's what I'm saying. This is a recap, okay? A recap, as in just practicing more. Okay, let's see this. So this is a profession. What do you mean? I'm seeing from here.
Can you give me that one?
But you said to me, I haven't. I've done this before. When I asked you, you said, I've got this one.
Oh, the 11th one. Not exercise. Sorry.
Okay. Have a look at this.
Why do you get the copies?
I will not talk anything about me. I'm the professional workers. People pay me and I take their stuff off in flowers. Sometimes I take the dog to the park and run with them. The dogs are being fast, so it is good exercise. this farm. I have unusual job, but I love it. Unusual, unusual. I didn't learn this one. My name is I am a bus driver. And drive. Don't know.
Pero ano pong ito? Oh, 지금이 뭔가를 써야고 뭔가를 가래고. This question. He.
See,
And she. He, she, and O.
yeah. See.
And O.
Yeah.
How we can forget that? How?
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, let's have a look. So this one says, it says, my name is Dan, and I love dogs, and they love me. I'm a professional dog walker. So this is the profession, yeah? When you were saying, Maritza, Ana Maria Isabel, you were asking, is that the job? So the job is the dog walker, yeah? We were saying that, in some countries, dog walker, like in Australia, right? It's very common. In the United States too. A lot of, students, they dog walk in their free time, yeah? Another job that is very similar to, animals, pet sitter. I had a student last year from Argentina, and she said to me, you know what, teacher, I'm a pet sitter. And I was like, oh, okay. So think about it. Babysitter takes care of the babies. Pet sitter takes care of the pets. So when people go on holiday and they travel, sometimes they say, hey, can you stay at my house? So you stay, you don't pay rent, but take care of my dog, of my cat, right? And so the people live there. Another option is people say, oh, I can't stay at your house, but I can take your dog, your cat to my house. See? But it's essentially to take care. Some people think this is maybe a cheaper option than a hotel. Sometimes when people go on holidays, there is no hotel, just like you. When you're looking for a hotel and there's nothing, same thing happens. So, she said, I don't pay rent. She said, I've been living in Australia for 3 years and I don't pay rent. And I said, how's that possible? Yeah, because I'm a pet sitter. And she also was a house sitter. So look at that. We said babysitter takes care of babies, pet sitter takes care of pets, and a house sitter takes care of the house. So why take care of the house? To make sure nobody, when they're on holiday, sometimes people travel for 2 months, 3 months. And so she takes care of the house, cleans now and again, turns on the light, receives the mail, and people, they say, okay, they don't get paid, but you can live for free. You can live in my house, don't pay rent. You can eat the food. They leave food in the fridge. and you can live here for free. And so when she takes care of the house, in the morning, she gets up, goes to work like normal people, and then comes home to a free house. So see, a lot of people, they think out of the box in how maybe not everything is about money, but if you're intelligent, like she said to me, in 3 years in Australia, never paid rent. When rent in Sydney, we know, is super expensive. It's one of the biggest things. You receive your pay and maybe, I don't know, 50, 70% goes to rent and food. So she was living and eating for free. See? And then working to save money. So there are different jobs, definitely here in Australia, that you go, oh, in my country, no, this doesn't exist. Yeah? Okay, good. So it says, people pay me and I take their dogs for walks. Sometimes I take the dogs to the park and run with them. The dogs are very fast, so it's good exercise for me. I have an unusual job. See, when we say unconventional, non-traditional, unusual, what does unusual mean? Strange, different. It's a different job. Yeah? So, many times when, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? And, as I said to you, if you, oh, I'm a dog walker. Oh, really? You try to think, huh? Yeah, I walk dogs. I play with the dogs in the park. I was telling you about the panda carers in China. You cannot go, hey, that's cool. I want to be a panda carer. It's not that simple. To be a panda carer, you need to go to the university and you need to study 6 years. And then when you have your degree, you can work maybe in the profession. Yeah, because the pandas many years ago were in extinction. They were dying. China had very few. And so China said, we need to do something different. And they created a reservation, and now they have very specialized people to take care and love the pandas. Like the pandas need a lot of attention. They love to play every day. Yeah? So the population of the pandas, when China made this effort, started to increase. And now the panda is not in extinction anymore. So, even today, just so you know, Australia is looking at China, and there are many people interested in copying this model for the koalas. Yeah. They try to make people in Australia aware, like, we need to take care of the koalas. We need to take care of the wombat. I don't know if you saw some videos a couple of weeks ago of an American who took the baby of the wombat from its mum because she wanted to take a photo. And the Australians were very, very angry. And she came back and said, oh, I don't know why the Australians are angry. I just wanted a photo. It's like, because there is no respect, And a lot of people were saying, hey, how would you like if they took your baby? You wouldn't like it, So some people don't think about, animals as something that needs to be respected. It's like, oh, it's just an animal. This is not a question.
¿Cómo le pregunto? ¿Cómo le traduzco esto? ¿Cómo le hablo para hacer esta pronuncia? No, bueno, dice que
Caring for dogs seems simple, but it is complicated because of the strength that dogs have.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, it's true. Like you're right. Caring for dogs is complicated. But also, like you might go, but this is a very interesting thing you're saying. Because you might say, oh, dog walker. Huh, that's an easy job. Super easy. Oh, some dogs just walk the dogs. Well, no, because some dogs, maybe with other dogs, like, "Arr," and they fight. Maybe also when you go, come here, and the dog bites. So, sometimes you go, this job is easy. Oh, but when you do the job, maybe not. One of the jobs that a lot of students do, correct? I think it's maybe one of the first jobs, kitchen hand. Kitchen hand. A lot of students work in the kitchen. Kitchen hand. What is kitchen hand? Wash the dishes, to clean the dishes, to clean the pots, the pan, everything because the chef are cooking, yeah, and boom, and then cooking and boom. The chef don't care. It's not like, oh, I'm going to try and use this again. Poor guy. No, it's like, no, pile more. Huh? And you think this is an easy job. I've even heard chefs like, it's an easy job, because they have the machine, so you wash, you put in the dishwasher. But even so, this is not an easy job because you have to be standing and you have to be the whole time. You have to carry, the plates and the back. So because you're standing maybe 8, 10, 12 hours. Am I wrong, Tashi? Correct, right? Chef also is not an easy job. You go, oh, chef, but I love to cook. Cooking, huh? But no, like I had a student would come to school like this all the time, like this. And I said, what happened? He says, I have a professional illness because I cook with the wok so many years, 20 years. Now the fingers are like this. He cannot open like this all the time when he's walking everywhere like this. So he has to do treatment. But it's an illness. It's called, I don't know, he gave me the name. Exactly. Because they, the muscles, they pull. So, and also, the chefs, they are standing because they begin work early, need to prepare, chop, prepare before, and then the service, and then they finish. But, chefs work 60, 70 hours a week and standing. So honestly, my conclusion, sometimes we think a job is easy, but when you start to do this job, not easy at all. Even waitress, like, for the waitress, yes, I remember they said, Nicole, you must 1, 2, and 3 dishes. But look, my arms are very skinny. I'm older. So, some of the plates very heavy. And so I would say, no, chef, I'm sorry. 2 or nothing. Yeah, because can you, okay, I try. And then the food on the floor. The chef's going to be angrier. So, look, because they have to do it again. And so, yeah, I was like, no, chef, I do very quickly. I'll go 2 and then come back. I prefer this way. He was like, okay. But in some places, people cannot work. They say, before, I think after COVID, it was very flexible. It didn't matter because there were no people. So it was like, come, work. Like, yeah, but I can't do the 3. No importa. Sorry, doesn't matter. Spanish. Doesn't matter. Yeah, sorry. It doesn't matter. But what was I going to say? But now where there are so many people, you go, oh, I want to work in the restaurant. Can you carry 3 plates? Can you do 3 plates? Oh, sorry, no. See? So every job has its difficulty. Yeah? Amazing. Okay, good. Let's have a look. So it says, the dogs are very fast, so it's good exercise. I have an unusual job, but I love it. So let's have a look here. My name is Dan. Yes? So his name, he is Dan. He says, I love dogs. Dogs. I love them. And they, yes, so this comes from the dogs. They love me. So the me is the Dan. I am a professional dog walker. People pay me, again, talking about Dan. And I take their dogs, so I take them, correct? Goes back to the dogs, for walks. Sometimes I take the dogs again, I take them to the park and run with them. So again, see, them. They, the dogs, are very fast. So it's good exercise for me. So again, goes back to Dan. I have an unusual job and I love it because this is the job. You see? So you see how important the subject and the object are? Very key for any writing. And again, the object pronouns we use to replace. So here, look how many times dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times the dogs, the dogs, the dogs. Not necessary. Right? Too much repetition. Okay, good. Last one. Jabu, it's 1:45. Okay, last one. My name is Clara. I'm a bus driver. I drive a school bus. I take children to school in the morning and take them home in the afternoon. They say hello to me every morning, and sometimes they bring cookies or flowers. I love children, so it's a good job for me. Again, children. Children. So let's see. My name is Clara. I'm a bus driver. I drive a school bus, so I drive it. I take children. I take them to school in the morning and take them home in the afternoon. They, the children, say hello to me, Clara, every morning. And sometimes they, the children, bring cookies or flowers. I, Clara, love them. So it's a good job for me, for Clara. See? So this is what we were talking about today. The subject goes to the object goes back to the subject. It's a play that goes back and forth. Okay? Any questions? No? So, what do I want you to do for homework? Now, Tashi, I know you are retired, yes? But you used to be a restaurant owner, yes? Maria Isabel, Maritza, I know you are retired, but you used to be bank executives, accountants, correct? So I want you to think about the profession before you retired. And I want everyone in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences, tell me, like Clara and Dan, about your job. So, Tashi, if you say, oh, I'm retired, I know. Tell me about before. when you were working. Joe, are you working? No. So what's your job? Student, right? This is your job. You study. What do you do as a student? Yes? Explain to me. This is your job. So I'm a student. And what do you do? You study. You study what? Got it? Okay? Good. That was my class for today. Yeah? Okay.
What is the retail?
Retail.